Okay, so the LILJ is live here on this Thursday evening, game number 2 of the High School Winter League playoffs. And in this matchup, we have the ESM Sharks, and they are taking on the 2027s of YJ Torrey Gagan. And the turnover by ESM, giving the ball back to YJ. And that ball is popped free, and it's on the ground. Possession going back to ESM. So coming up with possession there, Caitlin Murtha. And Murtha, she gets it up to the offense for the Sharks. So Murtha defended by Almarudis. Now it's Schindler with the defense, and that shot is a save. So the save for YJ. Nice job there by Ava Kalmar. And the ball is now back up the field with YJ. So the whistle here, as it looks like offsides was the call. So the ball is going to stay with YJ. So YJ looking for the game's first goal. And so Schindler gives to Jabor. Now it's Borgugnon to Samadia Almarudis. Schindler back to Borgugnon. Now shot clock approaching 20 seconds. And this one on the ground. Schindler keeping it alive, 15 to shoot. Borgugnon back to Schindler. On a nice handle there by Spidell. And looks like this ball is going back to Ellie Spidell with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Spidell shooting, and that's going to be a save, and the GB goes to Jabor. So a fresh shot clock for YJ. Now Borgugnon to Spidell. And once again, this will stay with Ellie Spidell. Now it's Almarudis. Oh, and that pass knocked down, and it's taken away by Michaela Coyle. And Coyle, she gets it up the field. So the ball is now back on offense with ESM. So it's the Sharks now, looking for the game's first goal. Now 25 to shoot. Ball with Murtha. And this is going to stay with Caitlin Murtha. And so she's going to get a free position. So Murtha locked and loaded. That shot goes wide, but this will stay with ESM with 16 on the shot clock. Now just 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ball back to Murtha. Murtha shoots, and it's in. Caitlin Murtha. She gets ESM on the board first, and they take the 1-0 lead. Now for YJ, getting it up the field is Leah Cohen. So the ball now up top with Almarudis. And this is going to be a free position here for Maeve Bourguignon for YJ. So Bourguignon runs it in. And the save there for ESM by Madden Warsaw. And a fresh shot clock for YJ. This pass skips away. Ball going back to the Sharks. So ESM forcing the turnover. And now Sarah Clough getting it up the field to the offense. So now as ESM works this around, Quinn with the rock, and that shot is right into the stick of Kalmar, and the quick outlet as she gets it up to Schindler. Here comes Regan Schindler. Now YJ will work this around, and Florio gives to Bourguignon. Now it's Almarudis. Oh, nice look. Oh, what a save by Warsaw. So Madden Warsaw once again keeping YJ off the board. And now the clear as they get it back up to the offense. Do the Sharks. Oh, and a good knockdown. But ESM able to keep. How about the defense by Cohen? And this is going to be a charge. So the charge on McGuire, giving it back to YJ. And Cohen up the field to the offensive YJ. So YJ still looking to get on the board. And Florio, she draws the free position. So Florio lined up center hash. That shot, another save for Warsaw. And give the ball back to Madden Warsaw. As we take another look at this one. Great opportunity for Florio, but Warsaw, she was all over it. And now it's ESM getting this up the field. So it's Saltis. Oh, that pass deflected. So the deflection there by Liliana May. Now here comes Maeve Bourguignon. And this will stay with Bourguignon as she draws the shooting space for YJ. So Bourguignon, that shot, and that is good. So YJ, they do break the seal and get on the board. Bourguignon capitalizing on the free position. As we now approach 10 minutes remaining in the first half. And this ball hits the deck, but ESM able to secure possession. So now McGovern, she works that to Duswalt. And this is going to be another charge. So that's 2 charges here in the first half on ESM. And Almaruda sends it up to Jabor. YJ in transition. Oh, nice knockdown by Sarah Clough. And this pass skips away. Scooped up by Danny Torrey. So the ball remains with YJ. And the look for Jabor. And that's going to be another save for Warsaw. So Madden Warsaw, she is racking up the saves here in the early stages of this game. And ESM looking to get it up to the offense. Nice job by Valenti. This one gets away. Ball will remain with ESM. Still 30 on the shot clock. Now it's Duswalt, and she works that one to Quinn. Now Quinn back to Duswalt with 15 to shoot. Duswalt carries through X, just 7 to shoot now. Duswalt lets it turn the corner. Ah, that shot goes wide, and it's gonna stay in bounds, and that's gonna be all for the shot clock. So the violation gives us back to YJ, and it's Cahill. So this is gonna be a yellow on ESM, so the yellow on Valenti. The ball will start with Ayla Cahill, and for the next 2 minutes, YJ gonna be up a girl. And Cahill sends that up, and it's handled on the bounce by Schindler. And the offsides call on ESM. So this one will start with Regan Schindler. And Almarudis with the feed. This pass up in the air now on the ground. Fight for the GB. And taking the contact is Borguignon. So this stays with YJ. Now it's Schindler to Borguignon, now to Almarudis. And this is gonna set up a free position for Regan Schindler. Schindler running it in. She scores. So YJ, they jump in front 2-1. Now approaching 6 minutes remaining, and ESM unable to clear up the field. So the turnover will once again give it back to YJ. This pass skips away. And the GB for ESM goes to Conrad. Ball though back on the ground. And ESM able to secure. So possession with Valenti. And that'll do it for the yellow. So teams back to even strength. So that's Taylor Murtha with the rock, number 11. Oh, Murtha shot. Oh, that one ends up into the stick of Kalmar. But unable to clear it is YJ. Ball now back with Caitlin Murtha. And she draws the contact. So the ball will stay with Murtha. Now possession with Lauren Valenti. So Valenti now with a free position. Valenti. She scores! Lauren Valenti ties this up at 2. As we take another look at this one. Strong finish there by Valenti. And we will now make our way back to the draw circle. And the fight for the GB, scooped up by Murtha. ESM, they look to jump back in front. But the turnover, great job by Peyton Wilds. And Wilds getting this up to the offense of YJ. Now it's Tierney McEntee with the rock, and she gives to Florio. Florio, that one broken up. Nice job by Sarah Clough. And it's Valenti with the GB. Ball going back the other way with ESM. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, and it's intercepted by Spidell. So now YJ, they'll slow this one down. Look to get a quality offensive possession. McEntee, looking back for Spidell. Ball on the ground. The GB to Grace Jabor. Now it's Schindler. Schindler gives to Almarudis. Now it's Borguignon. Back to Almarudis. This one knocked down. And Florio keeps it alive. Now the shot clock at 16. YJ gonna have to go. McEntee the feed, and Jabor's shot. And it winds up into the stick of Warsaw. So ESM with the defensive stance, and now they'll look to clear up to the offense. So Saltis, she gets it up the field. And now with the rock is Query, that feed for Murtha. And this will stay with Caitlin Murtha. So Murtha gets another free position opportunity. She looks for her second goal of the game. Murtha lets it fly. Great shot there. Caitlin Murtha. She slings it. And it's now a 3-2 lead, and the interception gives it right back to ESM. So how about Murtha doing it all? And with the shot clock turned off, ESM, they can play for the final shot of the first half. Now the ball with Murtha. Stumbles, but gets back up. 15 to shoot. The on-ball defense by Almarudis. Now just 5 seconds to go. Will they get a shot off? Good defense by Almarudis, and it's thrown away. So YJ with the defensive stance, and that'll bring us to halftime. A 3-2 lead for ESM. We'll take a brief timeout and be back shortly with the start of the second half. All right, so we are back live here for the second half between ESM and YJ Torrey Gagan. So it's the Sharks with the 3-2 lead, and YJ with the first possession on offense here of the second half. So the ball will stay here with Maeve Bourguignon. So another free position for Bourguignon. And she runs it in. So Bourguignon, that's her second of the game. We're all even at 3. And nice job by Saltis, getting it up ahead to Duswalt. Now here comes Valenti. And on the other end for ESM, it'll be a free position for Lauren Valenti. And Valenti shooting. And that one goes wide. And the GB by Cohen. Now Kalmar sending it up the field. Just a little bit out in front. Intended for Bourguignon. Ball will go back to ESM. Here comes Natalie Saltis. Saltis with the feed. And no call as we play on. Here comes Regan Schindler. YJ, a chance for the lead. And May's pass knocked down by Langdon. But now just a little bit too much there. And it's going to be a yellow assessed to Sarah Langdon. So now YJ, they'll be up a girl here for the next 2 minutes. Should take us to about the 14:30 mark. Now it's McEntee, she shoots, and Tierney McEntee for the lead. And let's hope she's okay after that shot. So they're going to take a look at McEntee. And may have just taken some contact to the face area after the shot went through. So we're going to have Coach Torrey and the trainer come out, and she gets up and she's walking over to the sideline. So great sign there. And so after that goal by McEntee and the contact, the ball goes right back to YJ, who, by the way, lead for the first time this evening. So they look to now add to that lead. And this will be another free position here for Regan Schindler. So Schindler running it in, and she scores the second of the game for Schindler. And it's now a 5-3 lead for YJ. So ESM, they look for the outlet, and it's tipped by Stamatia Almarudis. She fights for the ground ball. But this looks like it'll go back to ESM. So nice effort there by Almarudis. But the Sharks now look to clear. So the Sharks back with it on offense, but the shot clock down to 6 seconds. So this is a great job by YJ. Ball will go back to ESM, but only 4 to shoot. Will they get a shot off? No, they won't, because it is intercepted by Leah Cohen. And Cohen races up the field. Cohen, and that pass intended for Spidell. But YJ, they do keep possession alive. Now it's Liliana May. She gets it across to Bourguignon. That pass intended for Jabor. And Voss keeping possession alive for YJ. Now Bourguignon. That pass intended for Liliana May. Saltis fighting for the GB. May comes up with it. Now it's Spidell with 10 to shoot. Gets it to Almarudis. Almarudis draws the shooting space with 7 seconds on the shot clock. So Almarudis looking to run it in. And the save for ESM. So in the net in the second half here for the Sharks is Kat Dietz. She keeps this a 2-goal game. And Sarah Clough gets it up to the offense for the Sharks. Now the ball with Query. Query shoots. That one goes wide. Ball remains with the Sharks as Dragonette there for the backup. Now it's Shop, defended by Cohen. Good defense, a tough look there. And it winds up into the stick of Kalmar. And now Wilds gets to Almarudis. And Almarudis getting that one up ahead to Schindler. Nice deflection there. Now the fight for the ground ball. And Bourguignon keeping it alive, but a good deflection by Valenti to disrupt that pass. Almarudis, that pass intended for May, and it skips away. So the turnover by YJ, giving it back to the Sharks, and so Kat Dietz will look for an outlet. And Dietz getting that one up ahead to Massara. And hold the phone as it looks like we have a yellow on YJ. So the yellow assessed to Julia Voss. So it's ESM now. Up a girl here for the next 2 minutes. So the Sharks looking to take advantage of that yellow card and get back within 1. The look for Massara. That shot goes wide. Ball remains with ESM. And it's Alexa Query with the rock. She works it up top to Murtha. And give the ball back to Caitlin Massara. So Massara, she gets a free position, running it in. And the save by Ava Kalmar. Kalmar with another save. So this stays a 5-3 game now with 9 minutes remaining. And this ball up for grabs. Getting into the mix is Saltis, but Liliana May keeping it alive for YJ. So they look to build on their lead. And McEntee with the feed. Ball pops free, and it's taken by Valenti. And they work it across, and Langdon gets it up to Saltis. So it's back on offense with the Sharks. Another opportunity to get within one. Now it's Murtha defended by Schindler. Murtha's shot goes wide. Fight for the ground ball. And this stays with ESM. Oh, nice look. And the finish by Ella Shop. And on that assist is Caitlin Massera. So we now have a 5-4 game. And the ball's now back on offense with YJ. So now it's YJ. They look for the answer. 25 on the shot clock. And McEntee works it out to Schindler. And that's going to be a save for Dietz. Ball back with the Sharks. Here comes Langdon. And Langdon works it back to Saltis. And they'll redirect across the field to Sarah Clough. And Langdon getting it up to the offense of ESM. But that was a good job by YJ on the ride, because the shot clock now already approaching 20 seconds. And this one deflected by Torrey. The scoop, the shot, and that GB goes to Cahill. So the defensive stance by YJ, and the outlet up ahead to Schindler. So now YJ works this around, and it's going to be a free position for Tierney McEntee. McEntee, that shot, and that's going to be a save for Kat Dietz. Big save by Dietz. This remains a 5-4 game. So now for ESM, a chance to tie the game at 5. Now with 5 minutes remaining in the game. Now the shot clock down to 15 seconds. Oh, big save by Kalmar. Ball goes back to YJ. Now it's Cahill getting pushed out of bounds, so the ball stays with Cahill. She works it to Wilds, and they work it across to Schindler. And by the way, the winner of this matchup, they will take on the St. Anthony's white team, and that matchup will take place on Sunday afternoon at 1:45. Now with 4 minutes remaining in the game, YJ holding on to a 5-4 lead as Kat Dietz looks for an outlet. So the ball now back on offense with the Sharks. A chance to tie the game. Oh, Query shaking the defense. There's the feed. Goal! So Query to Taylor Murtha. And this game is tied up at 5. Great job by Alexa Query, able to shake the defense. And she hits Murtha for that goal. So now does YJ have an answer? Borguignon gives to Almarudis. Almarudis, the pass back for Borguignon. Now it's Schindler to Almarudis with 14 to shoot. Oh, dangerous pass, but it does get to Borguignon, and her feed for Jabor. Now back to Borguignon, but only 6 to shoot. YJ's got to go, and it's deflected and taken away by ESM. So pushing up the field is Coyle. Now it's the Sharks, a chance to retake the lead. Now at the 2-minute mark in the game, who will deliver in the clutch? Murtha with the rock, now defended by Almarudis. And now it's Schindler with the on-ball defense. Now Shop, back to Murtha. Shot is in! Clutch by Caitlin Murtha. 6-5 lead for ESM. That's a hat trick for Caitlin Murtha. Does YJ have an answer? Ball knocked free by Murtha, and ESM's got it. Now Clough works it back to Dietz. A minute remaining in the game, and about an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, as YJ's got to ride the ball back, and Dietz, she gets that one up ahead to Coyle. So Coyle, she gets it back to the offense of ESM. Now approaching 30 seconds to go in the game. Oh, ball skips away, and the GB goes to Borguignon. 20 seconds left. Does YJ have the equalizer in them? Borguignon gives to Jabor. 12 seconds. YJ's got to go. Now it's Schindler to Borguignon. Borguignon to May. Oh, ball pops free. The turnover, and that's going to do it. ESM, they win this one 6-5. What a game. And we're going to take one more look at what ultimately was the game-winning goal by Caitlin Murtha. The low-to-high finish. What a way to end the game. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup.